Everyone, and welcome to this week's update. I hope that you and your families are well. So 2 weeks to go. Yes, 2 more weeks until the end of term and also the end of the year. And hopefully next week I shall do just a little bit of a review of 2023 because it has been a very busy year at the Halifax Academy with some stunning achievements from the students from reception all the way up until year 11. The return of the exams, we've had Ofsted, we've had different awards being given to us across the year. The students have been to Parliament countless times to talk to MPs on the behalf of other students. So it's been a really busy year, and next year we'll just try and pull all of that together so we can just sometimes take a moment to see what sort of things that we have achieved. What I'd like to do really is just flag a couple of things up. So the first one is next Thursday on the 21st, we have our sponsored walk to Gaza. Now, clearly this isn't walking to Gaza, but it is, let me just get this right, it is 1,500, no, it's not. It's 15,210 times round our front square. It's 5,217 kilometres from Halifax to Gaza. So students are going to be walking around the green at the front 15,210 time and hopefully raising money for Gaza. Every time they complete a lap, they'll put a token in a bucket. They can put any spare change or anything like that, and we will see what we can do to continue to raise money, obviously, for those victims of what's happening in Palestine at the moment. And if you would like to join us, or if you could donate anything, that would be brilliant. And we will let you know if after school we are going to be allowing families in or not. I'm not sure yet. As much as we would like to, it might just cause a little bit of a safeguarding issue. We've got lots and lots of families in, but that is what's happened. That's already building on all of the things that the primary phase have been doing, the cinema nights that we've been doing in secondary as well, and this is what it's culminating in, is this sponsored walk at the end of term. So that's really exciting, and I want to thank Mr. Eastwood and his fantastic tutor group for coming up with that idea. So as I say, it's 15,210 times around that. So there's a lot of walking to go, but hopefully we will be able to get through that together. And the last thing that I want to talk to you about today is just around attendance. Now, I know I keep on going on about it. It's because it is so important. We know that children who turn up to school do better in their exams. It was 4 times more likely for them to get better grades last summer with 95% attendance plus. And we know that nationally it's an issue after COVID. We get that, but we're doing everything that we can, and we really need your support with this. So on the screen now that you can see some of the attendance banding that we talk about. And attendance is really odd because obviously in any day walk of life, if we talked about 90% attendance, or if we talked about 90% in a test, we'd be quite pleased with ourselves. But actually that's over 100 hours learning lost in a year, 90% attendance, and it really adds up. You can see even 98 to 100% attendance, 0 to 4 days of learning, that's up to 21 hours of lost a year. And you can see that anything below, 85 to 89.9 there, 155 hours of school missed. That's why attendance is so impossible. It's so quick to lose so many different hours in attendance and get students behind. And we're really good at getting students ahead. We know that. We do better than national, and we want to carry on that work, but we need your support around attendance. So please do support us with that. Get your children to school. Make sure they're here on time. Even if they're feeling a little bit poorly, we need to get them in. If they're feeling really poorly, we will send them home, but getting them to school quite often is the biggest challenge, and we will support every way we can. But really, that's the best thing we can do to support your children, and you can do to support your children, because successful families, successful children get their children into school over 95% of the time, and that's really important. So that's it from me this week. I'm going to pass to Mr. Adams now for the primary video, and I shall look forward to speaking to you next week. Take care, everyone.
Hello everyone, Mr. Adams here. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. A short one from me today. Just to remind you that on Wednesday we're holding our first ever, hopefully annual, Winter Bazaar. It's on Wednesday the 13th of December from 2:30pm to 4:30pm. It's going to be a fun, jam-packed afternoon with different activities, food, music, raffles. It's going to be a good afternoon, so please come along if you can. It's happening from 2:30 to 4:30, and just because we're finishing school a little bit earlier, line-up times will be different for Year 3 and Year 4 children. So EYFS Year 1, Year 2 and Phase 3, Year 5 and 6 are going to be picked up from their normal pickup spots. But Year 3 and 4, they'll be picked up from the front field, but we will send a text to remind you of where your children will be picked up from on that day. And then finally from me, we've got some raffle tickets for sale at pickup times, ready for our winter bazaar. We've got some fantastic prizes to hand out. We've got a dino gift set, a dessert workshop thing. We've got hampers donated by Asda, a chocolate hamper. We've got loads of bits ready for raffling. So please come along. It's going to be a fun afternoon, and all are welcome. All right, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.